Good afternoon, viewers across the globe. Welcome to Nnordee TV, your studio to always broker an understanding between African culture and tradition, as we have footnote, redefining African culture and spirit.
Peace, progress, and stability in the family.
With a diverse lineup of educative shows and inspiration.
Nnordee TV, redefining African culture and the spirit.
Today, it's just a little moment with the Registrar General of Awedu Institute of Business Management and Leadership. As you can see, it became imperative on a tip-top chat live on the studio to give us a little background of what this institute represents, as they have officially decorated Excellency Ezekiel with a honorary doctorate, fellowship award, and also inducted His Royal Excellency into the membership, which they connoted as Fellow of Business Management and Leadership. So today we have the Registrar General, an ambassador and a son of Rivers State. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're hearing me from. I remain Dr. David Nnordee, Registrar General of Awedu of Business Management and Leadership. The mission today is very simple. Awedu is a literally Igbo name, which means grace. So the Awedu of Business Management and Leadership was founded by a group of educators who see the need between the theoretical and practical. Now you will agree with me that even our graduates from universities today, they have a lot to do. Some of them cannot even operate a single essay in computer, yet they call themselves graduates. And the question is, we have millions of graduates of unemployed youth, and graduates are still coming in every year, and there's no job. So what can we do? That is why we come in to nurture generation of leaders, to enable them to be independent, to be a nation builder, and to contribute to the economic development of our own nation, and not only in Nigeria and to the world at large. Do you know, when you have a skill, your skill is not limited to your family house, neither the state where you come from, but your skill will be used globally, because your services will be needed by everyone, depending on the area of operation. So when we Institute of Business Management and Leadership have come to bridge that gap of theoretical aspect and bring in a immense practical aspect. And that is why we don't just issue certification, we ensure that we train our members on different levels. And you look at that, we have different levels of membership category, or otherwise we call it membership cadets, which include from the student members. Why do we include student members? Because we believe they are learning from us. We are the role model. Who, by the time they join the association, they have a lot to learn. They already have mentors. They have people that is guiding them, pushing them. So once they graduate, it's no longer an issue to them. It's just like ask some people when they ask me a question, I say, look, when someone applies to be an apprentice to learn tailoring, they choose like 2 to 3 years. Then after 3 years, what do you think the person will do? He sign an agreement with the boss and graduate from that aspect, open his own shop, became an entrepreneur. Now, what happened to a graduate who have undergone training for over 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years, depending on the course of study? Why is that graduate, when he graduated from school today, everything we're looking for is just to knock tie, to say we beg to apply? But when you have that mindset of entrepreneur, to create, to produce, and you don't wait to receive, that is the only solution that can make our nation, our state, to be better, our economy to grow again. And that is why Awedu comes in to train and nurture the younger ones, the next generation, for them to be an entrepreneur, for them to be leaders of tomorrow, for them to be a great managers, potential managers that can manage resources, not only money. You manage human being, you manage resources, you manage everything around you. We have the student membership, the graduate membership, the associate membership, fellow members. The doctoral fellow is not usually categorized as a membership. It's strictly by invitation. Why is it so? Because we believe there are those who are not privileged to further their education, having obtained their first degree or master degree, but they have been working for the past 20 to 30 years, that they already have a vast level of experience. Such individual like that, so such person can be nominated for the conferment of honorary doctorate degree, and that was how your nominations came in. And by the time when the board review it, they see that, oh, there is need to approve the nomination immediately, and the letter was issued. So Awedu Institute, our slogan is building the leaders, driving change. That is what we're all about.
That's
to build leaders and to drive change.
Picking it from there, building the leaders, driving change. We all know that the change we aspire for in Africa as a continent is derivable from the quality of leaders we have. We talk about underdevelopment, we talked about nepotism, tribalism, we talk about issues that borders on bad governance to usher out leadership qualities, to engage those whom they lead into creative administrative agenda development. I believe by the analysis given by the Registrar General, the Institute has something to offer, not just training, but retraining those who have been trained, and also ensuring that people understand what management is. A good professional, but you are not a good manager. So I believe by honoring me, which includes all encumbrances around me, we shall be opening our doors to form media partnership with them, to see how we can broker a more understanding of what the institution stands for Nigerians, for Africans, to key in on the lighter note, Registrar General. What projects, what is your academic schedule for the year, and what are we expecting? Our next activities is starting from tomorrow, which is the Executive Leadership Summit in Calabar. I see people already flew in all over the world. We already have one of our speakers from Pakistan, who also a resident in Dubai, flew in a few days ago with our daughter. And we also have our Excellency, Professor Queen Elizabeth, flew in from UK, other people from Spain, and so on. But some of them already in the city of Calabar. So we that's in Port Harcourt, we're moving to Calabar tomorrow. Now, this Executive Leadership Summit is being designed to train top managers, top leaders, and it's not only them alone. Entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be an executive tomorrow, be part of that meeting. Now, aside that, we also try to bring in students because we believe we are mentoring them. Let them come to learn from the wealth of knowledge of our fathers, so that this experience is the best teachers. When our fathers are sharing their own experience, how they start and other things, these students might pick one or two things from there, and from there they can able to do, or maybe at least get connections, exchange contact, network together, and get mentors that can able to raise them up to become who they want to be. Aside that, on the 20th of December is going to be Proxima Hotel at WGYKC. That will be our final end of year program and also dinner party in Port Harcourt here. All our members is going to gather in the city of Port Harcourt on the 20th of December to enjoy our feast and to wish ourselves, when you labor, you go from January, February till December. There's needs to gather together to say thank you and job well done. So those that have been working throughout January till this hour or this period, we also try to show some recognitions, appreciate them, and motivate them ahead of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
On this note, the invitation is open. We are encouraging you to be a part of this epoch-making event. Please continue to like, follow, and also comment.
For heritage and dynamism of our future. The richness of our tradition and vibrancy of our celebration. Experience the pinnacle of African entertainment.
Show some love. Put your hands together for MOP.
Lifestyle trends from cutting-edge technology
Let's go, Victor.
to cultural fashion. Stay informed with latest news updates, Dean Africa and beyond. Dive into the world of African cinema where stories come to life.
Peace, progress, and stability in the family.
With a diverse lineup of educative shows and inspiration.
This is Kemba One TV, redefining African culture and the spirit.